Welcome to Teaching Field Hockey, a continuing education course offered through Fresno Pacific University. This is Roland Schur, the developer and instructor for the course. Field hockey remains an historically popular team sport for youth and adults on nearly every continent. Internationally, it is known simply as hockey. Field hockey incorporates fitness, psychological skills, techniques, and tactics. The course will provide information and structure required to build quality field hockey units that encourage participation in regular physical activity for lifelong fitness. Methods and techniques for teaching field hockey will meet specific national standards for physical education and may be applied to meet your state requirements for endorsement and recertification for physical education. But please check with your state governing organization. Physical education teachers frequently have the overwhelming task of not only teaching physical education, but also coaching 1 to 3 sports. Unfortunately, many districts are more concerned about the results of a handful of athletes that they produce rather than the masses of non-athletic students who pass through the gymnasium doors every day. Fortunately, you and I are well aware of the impact that we as physical educators can make on athletes and non-athletes alike. By offering a quality curriculum with a spark of enthusiasm, you can kindle an interest in almost any sport. In this course, we will be focusing on field hockey. It's not just what you will learn with regards to teaching field hockey, but also what you will be able to do as a result of engaging with this course. Let's take a quick look at both the delivery and content of the course. Fresno Pacific uses the learning management system called Moodle. That's a funny name. It's kind of like Yahoo or Google. The fact that you are looking at this course introduction tells me that you have logged into Moodle and the field hockey course. If you have used Moodle in the past, you will feel right at home. If you are new to Moodle, not to worry. There are short tutorials available on this very page. Let me point out a few details about Moodle and the course content. Well, here we are at our course Moodle home page. Everything that you need will be found on this page here in one spot or another. Everything you need to complete the course in a timely manner. Let's just do a quick walkthrough through our home page. Once you're familiar with it, everything will be easily accessible and user-friendly. Over here on the left, the contact information. Email is preferred. Phone numbers also available. One of the first things you'll want to do if you haven't already is get a copy of the syllabus by clicking on this icon here. If you're interested in policies and procedures of the continuing education at Fresno Pacific University, you can click here and you'll get information on things like how to get an extension, how to get your transcripts, how to drop a course. Oh, you are not going to need that one. Scrolling on down here, this is the information for ordering your textbook. That's something you should do right away. Get the textbook and get started. If you click on here, it will take you to the Amazon location where you can get used copies and new copies at a fairly reasonable price. Here's the introduction to the course. Scrolling on down here a little bit farther, basic information again about the course right here. Over on the right here, I'd like to point out the area for prayer requests. We do take this serious. If you've got a need, if you've got an issue that you would like us to pray for, you can do that by clicking here, and we pledge ourselves to do that. We'll also take praise items in addition. Those are always welcome. If you're not familiar with Moodle, you can get some tutorials right here and get a little bit more knowledgeable about it and practice how it works. Now scrolling on down to the course content, there are 6 modules in the course, Here's the first module, History of Field Hockey. Each module is set up exactly the same way. There'll be the area here where you will find out the overview, goals, and objectives. So what we hope to achieve with this module. So be sure you check that out. Right below that then will be the reading and instructional lessons right here, made up of websites and videos. And then the final part of each module is the assignments and discussion forums. Those things that will be graded are located at the end of each module. Here we see Field Hockey History Review as an assignment, Field Hockey History Timeline, and then a discussion forum where you'll be asked to talk about some aspect of this module that you've done. Let me just demonstrate how to submit an assignment once you've done it. We'll click on 1.2. That 1.2 means it's Module 1, Assignment number 2. So we click on that assignment here, and it will take us to the place where you will have the instructions for the assignment. That's right here. Submit a timeline of the history of field hockey. The timeline should include 20 to 25 significant events with a brief description of each. Pictures are helpful if you can include those. Share a highlight of your timeline in the Moodle forum then. And right here is a sample timeline for you to look at. Somebody that did one on basketball history. Here's, if you want to use Excel to create a timeline, here's a tutorial on how to do that. Then once you've completed your timeline, you'll click on Add Submission right here, and then you will drag and drop it into the place indicated. So I've clicked on Add Submission. Go down to the bottom. Here's the area where you will drag and drop that an assignment. I'm going to do that right now. I'm dragging an assignment over there. I'm going to drop it in the assignment submission box. That's in there. When you click Save Changes, then that will be available to be graded and give you feedback. So any format that your assignment is in, most of them will probably be word processor, but occasionally there'll be an assignment with an audio or a video. You would drag and drop those in there and just the same way. So let's go back to where we were here with our modules. Take a brief look at the other 5 modules. So just scrolling on down, you'll see that each module has those same components: the overview, goals, objectives, the lessons with websites, videos, and then the assignments, including the discussion forum. So here's the third one, same way, 4th, 5th, and then finally the last module here, putting it all together by creating some lesson plans that you would actually be able to use in your teaching or coaching. Well, when you've completed all the assignments, you just scroll down here, your course wrap-up, grading and evaluation. Here's the information you will need to finally have the course completed in all of its details. There will be a checklist right here with instructions on what you do once you've completed it. There's a final reflection forum located right here, course evaluation, and then very important, the grade request process. Your grade can't be processed and assigned to you until you complete this request right here. That will enable your grade to be posted, and then you will have access to it. And then, of course, grade reports and transcripts are available by clicking down here. So that's it. I'm confident that you will gain a lot of useful and practical information regarding field hockey and have a good time while doing it. So grab your stick and let's see you out on the field.